What is going on, Rhymestyle? And today we're going to be talking about the original Super Saiyan God story and what I believe happened. So in case you missed out, yesterday I put out a video basically breaking down the idea of the original Super Saiyan and the original Super Saiyan God story and why it doesn't make any sense. And while putting that video together, it inspired me to come up with my own story of what I believe happened in the past. Because again, I feel like Toriyama just kind of got lazy there or didn't put too much effort in explaining what actually happened. And I think it's up to us as fans to kind of come up with our own story. So at any point in this video, if you feel the need or feel the want to, put your own theory on story or happened to the Super Saiyan God 1,000 years ago, feel free to add in the comment section below because I love to see what you guys come up with. In fact, I encourage you guys to do it. So make sure in the comment section below, you tell me what you believe happened 1,000 years ago when the first Super Saiyan God appeared. Now, let's talk. So, yesterday I told you guys I believe that the original Super Saiyan was actually the Super Saiyan God that Shenron told the Z-Warriors about in the Battle of Gods movie. And in case you missed out, a long time ago, a group of pure-hearted Saiyans wanted to put an end to the evil Saiyan race, and they put all their power together into one warrior, who then achieved Super Saiyan God status, and he started fighting off against all the evil Saiyans. But ultimately, because the Super Saiyan God form lasts so short, especially when you first achieve it, his power ran out, and then he and his friends ultimately ended up getting killed. I assume his friends got killed too, because, yeah, they most likely got killed too. And then, the dark past of the dark history continued in the Planet Vegeta and stuff like that. But the problem is that, that story just doesn't make any sense at all. There's a lot of plot holes, and I explained that in yesterday's video. So if you want to check out why it doesn't make sense, I will link that in the description below. But today, I want to come up with my own story of what I believe happened. And now this is completely not canon. This is not confirmed. This is just me literally pulling the story out of my butthole because I was thinking about it yesterday when I was making my video about the original Super Saiyan versus the Super Saiyan God story and stuff like that. So here's what I believe happened. So sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody get a circle and get some snacks. This is going to be a fun and amazing story. So this is what happened. A long time ago on Planet Vegeta, there existed two races. The Saiyans, which we all know is basically the lowest class of the warriors at the time, and then we had legendary Super Saiyans, which we all know belongs to Broly. Now, Broly is the only legendary Super Saiyan to ever exist. I'll tell you right now. I think the story is like once every 1,000 years is actually when the legendary Super Saiyan was born. But for this story, let's pretend that there was a legendary Super Saiyan race a long time ago that shared the planet with the Saiyans. So here's what happened. I believe the legendary Super Saiyans basically enslaved the Saiyans, and they made them do all the dirty work because obviously they were stronger. They oppressed them, and they were evil. Legendary Super Saiyans were pretty much dicks, 100% dicks. And let me tell you right now, to be 100% to be a dick 100% is a very difficult thing to achieve. With the legendary Super Saiyan race, they were 100% dicks. They enslaved the Saiyans, and it was absolute darkness. But as this was happening, there was obviously many revolutions that happened, and they tried to basically put something together to fight this legendary Super Saiyan race, but they could not win. Because obviously, the average Saiyan's power level was like, 5,000, somewhere around there. The strongest Saiyan probably at the time was, well, not at the time, but the strongest Saiyan was no stronger than Prince Vegeta when he came to Earth to battle Goku, which is 18,000 as a power level. So the average Saiyan was probably around 5,000 to 10,000 power level wise. While the legendary Super Saiyans, we know how strong freaking Broly was. They probably weren't as strong as Broly, but they were definitely in the millions when it comes down to power. So obviously they enslaved the race, and they did what they did. But here's what I believe happened. I believe that one day a group of Saiyans who were part of the resistance, the revolution, came together and they basically tried to fight off, they officially declared war, and they tried to launch an all-out offensive against the legendary Super Saiyan race. But obviously they did not work. They ended up getting crushed. The war probably didn't last that long, and the revolution was cut down to as little as possible, to a group of Saiyans left who just basically wanted to be free. They wanted to live on the planet and just live their lives. And in the process of all this happening, you have to remember, this planet was constantly at war. It was constantly around violence, and as new Saiyans were born, they were born into evil. Like if you take a baby and that baby's born to evil, they're going to be evil because they're like exposed to it. They're going to be evil. So as all this was happening, the new generation of Saiyans were being born. But and then of course the last race of good Saiyans were becoming extinct. But we still had the last group left, and this last group, actually, this final group, And before I continue, I do want to say that the Legendary Super Saiyan race wasn't a big number of people. It was just because to be a Legendary Super Saiyan, it's one out of like a good million. It's like to achieve that power, it's not easy to achieve. So this is like the top of the rank. Like this is like the Legendary Super Saiyan family rather than a race. I probably should just say that. And this group of last couple warriors came together, and as they were about to get killed, they put their hands together to pray. And in doing so, they accidentally created the first Super Saiyan God. Because now remember, nobody knew the formula to create the Super Saiyan God. It was just kind of, well, of course, it also wasn't explained that well, but I said a couple videos ago that I believe that the original Super Saiyan God was created by accident. Because, like, who thought, hey, let's all sit there, sing, and hold our hands, and make a Super Saiyan God? Who thought that was going to actually happen? Probably nobody. So what I believe happened is as that last group of Saiyans in Revolution was about to get killed off by Legendary Super Saiyans, they all sat together, they held hands, and accidentally created a Super Saiyan God. This Super Saiyan God then, whose power freaking was massive, because we know when you go Super Saiyan God, it's a huge boost. It's not like, when you go Super Saiyan, it's 50 times the base, Super Saiyan 2 is 100 times the base, and then Super Saiyan 3 is 400 times your base. But when you go Super Saiyan God, it's so massive that you actually cannot measure it. So in a way, Super Saiyan God is kind of like an infinite strength. Like you are really freaking powerful, and even someone who is Legendary Super Saiyan status could go down easily against you. So what I believe happened was this last freaking Saiyan gained his power. He realized how strong he was, and then as the Legendary Super Saiyan family, I guess, started going after him, he ended up taking them out one by one. But of course, as he probably finishes off the last Legendary Super Saiyan, the army that the Legendary Super Saiyan race also had with them, or I guess the family, ended up killing them and then basically taking the rest of the friends hostage and ultimately ending their lives because they were pretty evil. So I believe that the original Super Saiyan God story, and tell me if you like the story or not, if you think it's bullshit, whatever. Tell me in the comments below what you think about this. I believe that the original Super Saiyan God basically overthrew the Legendary Super Saiyan family / race / whatever you want to call it, and then started a new generation on Planet Vegeta where it was just full of, obviously it was not as oppressed anymore, but it was still evil because, of all this time around war, like I said, when a baby's born to war and they're born around evil and violence, they're going to be most likely evil and violent because that's what they grow up on and that's what they're taught. And even though, like, the last of the good Saiyans were gone, what was left was basically all evil. And that started a new generation of Planet Vegeta, which ultimately led to, Prince Vegeta being born, and then the story that we know and love and stuff. So that's kind of my theory that I just literally pulled out of my ass. I was thinking about this yesterday when I was recording my story of the original Super Saiyan, who he was, and I just kind of thought about it because it just sounds a lot better to me rather than, hey, the Super Saiyan just got strong and then he ended up getting wrecked. So what do you guys think about that? Is it stupid? Is it corny? You guys like the Super Saiyan guy with the Legendary Super Saiyan story? Let me know in the comments below. Now, of course, I do want to hear from you guys as well. So please comment your own stories as well. Like, I want to know what your made up legendary, or not legendary, but what your made up original Super Saiyan story is. And I guess we'll take it from there. And also feel free to read what everybody else says. Just scroll through, because I love when you guys interact with each other as well, because that's what makes these discussions a lot more fun. So go ahead and post your theory of what happened with the original Super Saiyan, and we'll just take it from there. So I think that actually covers pretty much everything. So again, just to kind of summarize it, Planet Vegeta used to be split. There was a royal family. They were all legendary Super Saiyans. They pretty much enslaved the rest of the world. And the resistance fought them off, ended up getting killed until the last group was left, and then one group accidentally created a Super Saiyan God, who then will ultimately put a stop to the legendary Super Saiyan race, and then a new era started. So that's kind of my theory. Just summarize it real fast. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. And also, in case you missed it yesterday, I told you I wanted to do a Q&A again, but I really didn't have much time to put together that video and to collect questions. So what I'm going to do today as well, if you have Twitter, add me or follow me. I will link in the description below. My Twitter is just @Rhymestyle. I'm Rhymestyle everywhere, by the way. I am Rhymestyle everywhere. So just @ me, follow me, ask me any question. And yesterday it was a lot of fun. I answered pretty much every single question that was thrown at me. So just answer, like, send any question. Like, what kind of shoes do I wear? Do I like sweatpants or jeans? I don't know. Weird questions. If you send weird questions, they'll be a lot funnier. So if you have as weird as they get, feel free to. I probably shouldn't have said that. God, you guys are gonna ask me some pretty weird stuff tomorrow or today. It's gonna be amazing. Just if you have Twitter, if you don't have Twitter, it takes 5 seconds to create it. Just make one. Follow me at Rhymestyle. Link in the description below. Send me your best questions, and we'll just take it from there. Let's have some fun today. Because yesterday was a lot of fun, and I want to have some more fun today, and we'll just take it from there. So, yeah. All right, so that wraps up my random, legendary Super Saiyan God story. And, again, this is just kind of something that I want to put out there because the original story just makes sense. Just for fun. Just for fun. It just didn't happen. It's just for fun. I feel like I have to say that before people pull out the pitchforks and torches and hunt me down for changing the story or whatever. I don't know. So post your stories. If you enjoyed this video, of course, hit that like button right in the face. And yeah, leave your feedback in the comment section below because I want to know what your made-up story is around the original Super Saiyan and what you think happened. Like, have fun with this. Like, think about it. This is a fun story for you guys to actually write up. I want to hear your best and most creative work. Just add it in the comment section below, and we'll take it from there. So I think that's everything. If not, I'll just add it into the comments like I always do, and we'll just take it from there. Yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your amazing Sunday, and I will see all you awesome Super Saiyans in the comment section below. We'll discuss DBZ and all the other anime goodness and stuff. I don't know. All right, guys. My name is Rhymestyle. You have a nice day, and I'll see you guys below. Peace.